Hey guys, before this video begins, I just want to let you know that we are going to be doing a special, never before seen YouTube video of me. This is something no one's never knew about me. You guys are going to be very lucky, because this one is going to be very special. It's going to teach you guys a lot. It's going to teach you about your everyone you know. You'll figure out what that is. You guys can also take a guess what it could be. Leave a comment, because I'm going to be doing this like around closer to like the end of August, in the middle of early September, whenever I get a chance, because this is going to be the biggest YouTube video I've ever done. I feel like it's a very important subject for me to talk about. But anyways, here's your video coming up now. Hey everybody! Welcome to another DVD review. Today's featured DVD we're going to be reviewing is Sharknado 2. The second one. Sharknado! Sharknado! Enough about that. Enough about that. All about your favorite character, Ian Ziering and Tara Reid, coming back. And what new adventures do they have for us today? Well, we're going to figure it all out in today's review. But, as always, we know that no one wants to hear this all the time. I know how much you guys hate it when I say it, but we have to. I know you guys are disappointed. You guys are disappointed. I always have to say this. Let me know in the comments, because we don't want this. We don't want anyone that's listening to this know what they're going to be expecting from this review. So as usual, warning, this video is going to have some spoilers. So if you don't want to hear any spoilers, I would suggest you forward ahead through the rest of today's video for what we're going to be doing for a while on this channel, and what new surprises are going to be coming, because there's going to be a lot of new surprises coming. So we all start with Ian Ziering and Tara Reid on a plane, and we get one of the like flight attendants that actually asks for her to get her book signed of How to Survive a Sharknado, which obviously I've read the book. It is pretty good. It's taught me like a lot of things like how to survive a Sharknado, survive crocodiles. You name it. If you read the book, tell me what your favorite animal is in the comments of that book, because I like them all. Just don't really care for them much for some of the tornadoes, but the Sharknadoes, don't think I don't like them, because I do. Because if I didn't, do you think I would be reviewing the Sharknado series right now? So anyway, while Ian Ziering and Tara Reid were relaxing, Finn sees signs of an upcoming Sharknado. Like, he sees a shark on the plane's arm, and then literally they thought he was dreaming. He was like, "There it is! There it is!" And a police officer that was on board told him to calm down. And he did. He tried his best. I mean, I would be overwhelmed too if I knew that there was going to be a shark on the plane. But actually, I would probably be more scared of some snakes if they were on the plane, because I would have been like, "Ah! Get them away from me! Get them away from me!" I'm kidding. I would never smack the snakes. I'm too smart. I mean, I would obviously stay still. As I was saying, I know for me, to not get off topic, since I didn't mean to get off topic about the snakes, but if I did see a shark, I would quickly try to think and problem solve, like what Samuel Jackson would have done when he fought against the snakes. You know what? We're gonna skip that. Because we're gonna forward ahead with the plane already thing. The police officer grabs the gun, gives Tara Reid the gun when she was getting ready to fall out of the plane. She tries her best to shoot the sharks, one of them starts coming close and rips her hand off, and we literally see part of the bone of the hand. But luckily, we're hoping that she's still alive after this. You're gonna have to keep listening to find out. Then, while Ian Ziering realizes that the two pilots, were eaten by the sharks, he quickly does his best to land the plane and get everyone to New York safely. With lots of sharks on there. And he's like, "Welcome to New York!" Like, literally. We're dealing with sharks in New York now, so be prepared. Then we get the intro montage, which I already sang it already, and then we get this goofy cowboy, and we later on see Finn's sister and brother-in-law. Wow, Finn's, as I was saying, is Finn's sister and her niece were going to go to the Eiffel Tower to see the Statue of Liberty, while Finn's brother-in-law, aka his iconic duo and nephew, are going to be going to the baseball game with "Take Me Out to a Ball Game, Hit Some Sharks Out of the Crowd, Bite the Sharks, let them kill themselves. I don't care if there's chum on the ground." Sorry about that. I didn't expect it, that song I sang, to be so funny. You guys let me know in the comments of what you guys think of that one, because it was really funny but we later on see Finn trying to race to the baseball game, because that's where the Sharknado is going to strike first. Then while they get there, he runs into a new friend, a taxi driver, and because he remembers him from the Sharknado when he chainsawed out of a shark, aka a great white, which I'd say was awesome. You guys like the first one? Let me know in the comments, because that one's my favorite so far. Then later on, the sharks were all get ready to be while Finn runs into his former high school friend Sky, and luckily Sky gave him a smooch, and everyone was very happy. The brother-in-law, the nephew, the two friends, everyone was glad to be together. But later on, the sharks were and then we get this baseball player, and he gets ready to hit her. It's "Hey, batter, swing that shark!" And then, boom! A big home run! And the Sharks out of the ballpark! Humans win! Sharks 0! This will be a big game between the people and the sharks. Who will win? I keep getting way ahead of myself. Then we get a little train where we got some people doing mining or something, and then they literally find a crocodile or an alligator, and now these people get attacked by a shark and a crocodile. But luckily we already know who wins anyway in this fight. The sharks, because there's more than one shark, and those sharks could actually team up against one crocodile. Then we keep going where the water starts rushing into railroad tracks, and sharks start attacking. First it attacks a police officer and eats him, barely eats him, and then eats a woman, and then poor Finn, he literally tries his best to save her. But before that, one of his friends gets bit in the butt, and literally probably gets chomped to death, because we don't really know much about his death yet, because it's off screen. Then while Finn's nephew quickly pushes the emergency brake button, and then Finn grabs a broken piece of the oar or whatever, or baseball bat, and jams. But luckily, during that fight, Finn does get a little surprised. He gets a pup bit on the butt. And he's like, that's gonna leave a mark. Then later on, we go straight to Finn's sister and niece, and they ran into two of their friends, and one of their friends gets like, having their face like shredded, like ripped to pieces by the shark, and the other one gets killed by a whale shark, which we'll get to that part later. Then while everyone was trying to escape, Finn was gathering weapons, like, and while the other three women were like trying their best to like escape, like let's see, they first took a truck. They took a truck while some people got eaten by sharks. A homeless person gets mauled by a shark. A millionaire buck guy, like an office worker, gets eaten. Like, leave the suitcase alone. What's more important, the money or your own safety? I want you guys to tell me in the comments what you guys think is more important. Getting the money or surviving the Sharknado? Me, if it's worth it, if the money was, if I see the Sharknado coming closer, I'll be like, okay, I gotta sacrifice the money. Besides, even though if it's a lot of money, I'll never forgive myself. But I do know that this Sharknado is gonna be pretty crazy. Then we go back to Finn and the gang and how they try to grab everything to get ready for the big Sharknado. They grab like fire, like they grab like fire squirters is what you can call them, and they grab like a lot of different weapons to try to like burn the sharks. And luckily everyone gets to that hotel safely. While everyone was still alive. Well, the family was still alive, but we even lose the taxi driver from the big flood and everything. But luckily now they have to deal with sharks. Because even though they blew up some of the sharks, and while the hotel was being flooded, they were now dealing with two sides of sharks. Sharks that are on fire, sharks that are on water. But luckily, Finn was able to get his family safe. Then later on, he runs into his friend Vinny, and they're like, and luckily, since Finn really did want a slice of pizza, which obviously we'll see him get a slice later, but luckily, Vinny quickly stabs the shark, and he was like, take whatever you need. At least his friend was very good, since he did help get like April and him together. Yeah. Then later on, they run into the mayor, and the mayor was like, "Mayor, it's an honor." And luckily, the mayor had a surprise for Finn, his very own chainsaw. And luckily, we see that the Sharknado, like one of the sharks, comes like rushing towards him, and then the shark, then with the bait, slices the shark like a piece of paper. Mm-hmm. Then we keep going on with all the fights. Sharks everywhere. Even Sky had to do her best to try to help Finn as much as she can, since she was the only friend Finn had left. Then later on, sharks started flying, and April got an upgrade on her arm, a buzzsaw hand. Even after saving a lot of people, she's a hero. She is a hero. She's gonna help you out no matter what. She's gonna be strong. She's gonna be fast. She'll help you through the Sharknado. Then later on, while April's nephew helps with the upgrades, Finn and everyone else try to upgrade the Sharknado. Well, actually, destroy the Sharknado once and for all. They threw a big bomb, and even though Sky loses her life, Finn quickly grabs his chainsaw, and literally we see like him chainsawing through a lot of sharks. He even got swallowed by a shark and chainsawed with a little piece of shark still in his mouth. But luckily he spit that out. And while all the sharks, we see the news crew, everyone with different weapons. Like people were like killing sharks with different weapons. You guys let me know in the comments what kind of weapons you think these sharks died from. Because I want to hear your opinion. Then later on, we see then close enough, we see the shark. And Finn quickly, rides the shark. Like his own little personal air rider. And then the shark, but luckily, one of the sharks had April's hand with the gun. And they quickly shoot the rest of the sharks. And later on, and so far we get a good happy ending, which when he grabs the ring finger from the hand, and then he says, April, will you marry me again? And then we get a good little smooch and some good fireworks. Then we get more of some montage, which is a bow down, 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 down. Then after a little bit of the end credits, we later see Ian Ziering, aka Finn Shepard, with a good slice of New York pizza with a bottle of beer. He does deserve it after finding that Sharknado. So right now, overall, this movie was pretty good. I do give it a 4.5 out of 5 for having more than one Sharknado, a good decapitation, a good hand fix, and finally, a good firework display. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and also I might be doing a video on the subject on autism. So right now in advance, I would like to give some credit for Run, Jump, and Play for giving me more details about autism, because it taught me some stuff, which I'm gonna share with you guys in a featured special video that I'll be doing somewhere by the end of August, early September. So anyways, don't forget to smash that thumbs up button and leave a comment, and I'll see you all in my next featured video. Peace!